Good morning, sir. My name is Muhammad Fidaus bin Jamaluddin. The other fellow member in my group is Alif Afif and Amir Alif. And for the Lab 5 presentation, we were given a task which is the simulation about test connectivity using a traceroute. In this lab, the objective is to test the end-to-end connectivity with traceroute command. Second, compare to the traceroute command on the router. And lastly, display the device information. So basically, they are given a topology diagram. So from the topology diagram, we need to follow the procedure for the part 1, which is test end-to-end connectivity with the tracer command. For the first step, send a ping from one to end of the network to the other end. So basically, we need to open from the PC1 and then we just ping to PC3. And after we doing the ping command, so basically this output will occur, which is the destination host is unreachable. Then on the step 2, we need to trace the route from PC1 to determine where in the path connectivity fails. And from the command prompt on the PC1, we just enter the traceroute command and then traceroute command will be appears from the key that we press, which is we need to use the CTRL plus C. And the other step, my group partner will be show the procedure about it.
So for the next step, step 3, we need to correct the network problem. So we open up the router CCLI because we have known that the the data cannot go through the router C. So we open up the CLI of router C and we use the new interface. So like what says C, we have set up the new status and protocol. So and then for B, we compare the IP address on the interfaces with the network addressing on the topology. Uh, so for the interfaces 000 serial 000, it has the incorrect IP address. So we use the new IP address that is 10 100 Okay, because for 10 100 it's has already assigned for router D in serial 000. And then we go to the step 4. So for the step 4, we have need to verify the end to the end connectivity, whether that is established or not. So we open up the command prompt again for PC1, and then we use trace it 10102 command. So there we can see the connection is successful. So for the next part, Alif will present.
My name is Muhammad Amirul Alif bin Abdullah. Okay, I want to explain about the part 2 compared to the traceroute command on a router. Okay, firstly, we click the router A and then the CLI tab. And then we enter the traceroute 10.1.0.2 command in the CLI tab. And then we see if it's successful or not. Okay, we can see they run 4 IP address. That is different because when we traceroute from PC1 to PC3, we will getting 5 IP address. Meanwhile, when we traceroute from router A, there only 4 IP address only. Okay, for the experiment result. Okay, for part 1, step 1, we ping from host PC1 to the host PC3. The host destination cannot be reached. Okay, for the part 1 step 2, we route from PC1 to the destination. We can see in the Route D request timeout, and then we ping from host PC1 to the host PC3. We change the IP address in the router C, and then in the router D we can reach the IP address. Lastly, we can ping from the PC1 to the PC3. Okay, lastly, the Traceroute command on router A, part 2. Okay, we can see we getting 4 IP address. Okay, for the discussion, troubleshooting is a process and a form of problem solving. If often applied to repair failure, product or process on a machine or a system. So based on the lab, we have troubleshoot a problem that happened in our packet tracer by using Traceroute command to trace route the network topology. Traceroute and the tracer is a computer network diagnostic command trace that used for the measuring transit delay and displaying possible paths of the packet that been sent across an internet protocol network. To simply the understand of the lab, basically we only just troubleshoot and then find the problem that the network cannot reach to the destination because of the wrong IP address assigned on the router in the topology. So we solve it and we can ping to the destination personal computer. Okay, for the conclusion, as a nutshell, we are able to test end-to-end connectivity with the Traceroute command. We also be able to understand on how to compare the Traceroute command to the router. Other than that, in the CLI command prompt, we be able to display the device information clearly. Last but not least, we can upgrade our skill in working as a group. Okay, thank you.